Hey fam, welcome back to Tori's Lifestyle and Vlog, and thank you so much for stopping by. So this video is specifically for you if you are currently a student in the UK, or if you are thinking of coming to study in the UK, or even if you know someone that's going to be a student or that's already a student in the UK. So I'm doing this video because I believe that you need to know what your options are after you've completed your studies, because it's always good to know so you can prepare yourself and you can begin to plan even before you come to the UK to study, or before you complete your course in the UK. Okay, but before I go on, my name is Tari, and on this channel we'll talk about UK visas and immigration. We'll talk about life in the UK, how to safely and successfully travel to the UK. We also talk about how to navigate through life as an immigrant if you are living in the UK. Now, if this sounds like something you're interested in, then please subscribe, turn on your bell icon so you don't miss out on any of my videos going forward. To my returning subscribers, thank you all so much for always coming back to watch my videos. I appreciate every single one of you. A lot of people travel to the UK to study without actually knowing what their options are, and like I said, it's really good and important that you know your options before you travel, because at the end of the day you'll be stranded, you'll be struggling, you'll be under so much pressure, because we know that living in a foreign land is difficult, and it's difficult for you to kind of find your way around. Okay, so it's important that you know firsthand so you can prepare yourself and plan for when you actually finish your course. Okay, so what are the options for you if you have completed your course? So the first option for you is the fact that you get a 2 years post-study work visa. Okay, so the 2 years post-study work visa is a visa that you apply for online once you've completed your course. So you've completed your course, you apply for a 2-year post-study work visa, and with that you have 2 years to find a job for yourself. You have 2 years to prepare yourself for whatever the future holds for you, either in the UK or in any other country. Okay, so that's the first option, 2-year post-study work visa. The second option is for you to get a job. So once you've completed your course, you can have a sponsor. So you find a job and the employer is willing to sponsor you on a sponsorship visa, and then in that case you can live in the UK for however long they are willing to sponsor you for. Most of the time it's 3 years, sometimes it's 5 years, and after that you can get your British citizenship, your indefinite leave to remain, and then your British citizenship after 5 years. Okay, however, the post-study work visa, which I just spoke about, does not give you the route. It's not a route to permanent residence. Okay, so it's important that you know that if you're having that as your plan, know that it's not a route to permanent residence. You do your 2 years post-study, and then you have to get into another route that will take you to sponsorship and to permanent residence. Okay, so the third option for you is for you to actually come study your course and then go back to your country, where you can use whatever you have studied, whatever the information you've gained, and apply it to whatever you were doing before or to something new in your country. Okay, but it's really important that if you want to continue staying in the UK after your course, you don't wait until the end of your course before you start taking steps. So you want to make sure that you are planning, you are working, if you want to get a job, you're making applications. So even though with the new regulation in the UK student visa, you're not allowed to switch to a work visa while you're still studying. However, you can get a job and tell the employer when you're going to complete your course, and then you can start when you complete your course. So do not wait until the end of your course before you start applying for jobs. Okay, so if you want to go down the route of post-study, you need to know beforehand so that by the time your studentship expires, you know that that's the next step for you. And of course, if you're wanting to go back to your country by the end of your course, that's also fine. You know that at the back of your mind. You also want to make plans for when you get back to your country, what is it that you're going to be doing when you get back to your country, because there's nothing as bad as spending all that money to come study in the UK, go back to your country, and then you have nothing to show for it. Okay, so we need to be able to be proactive, to make plans, think ahead, so that we are not stranded. Okay, but this is a quick and short one. I thought I'll bring it to you quickly. I hope it's helpful to someone. Make sure you have your plans, make sure you think, make sure you're proactive, so that you're not just coming to the UK and not without any plan. Okay, I hope it's helpful. If it has helped you, give it a thumbs up, share it with friends and family, and of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video.